Okay. Should we start unpacking my Taobao stuff? Are we ready for it yet? I'm really excited because I haven't worn my old Violet Evergarden cosplay in such a long time. Like, things have ripped and were broken, and I was really unsatisfied with the wig. So when I saw, like, last December that 1/3 Delusion is getting a new version for Violet Evergarden, or like, you know, the first version wasn't from 1/3 Delusion, it was from Artistic Sprout, but you can see that there was some inspiration taken. So the thing is, like, Violet was that one costume that I've used to wear so much, because whenever there was bad weather, I just chose her because she has an umbrella and she's good for like cold days and everything. But then again, like, yeah, I'm just scared of like what awaits me here, because it's been so long since I got to enjoy Violet as a cosplay. And also the standard dress from Infinity Nikki is there, which then will be my first Infinity Nikki cosplay. So that's also something, I don't know, I am looking forward to it. But it's also like, I don't know how to explain. It feels weird because I've always been cosplaying Love Nikki and Shining Nikki, and people who play Infinity Nikki usually don't even know the previous 2 games. Or like that even it is the 5th game actually of the whole franchise. So I feel like I am almost betraying Love Nikki and Shining Nikki in a way, which doesn't make a lot of sense, I know, but it feels weird to do that, knowing that people will probably know that dress even more than the other standard dresses that I have. Like the strawberry dress is actually from the 2nd game, which was Hello Nikki or Nikki Up to You Too, and the standard dress from Love Nikki, which now is probably a little more known, but still, you know, it feels a little weird, but I'm excited anyways. Violet is just love. I really love the whole franchise, since the animations are so good, like everything from Kyoani. Yeah, that's so right. I also have her figurine up there. Maybe I can quickly bring it out. Hang on. Oh no! Oh no! I know you can't hear music because I unplugged myself. Ah, now you can hear music again. It took the other audio device. Okay. Okay. We're good again. There we go. This is my Violet figurine that we got in Japan. It's so pretty. And also there's a handling, because you can change if you want her to wear the suitcase or like just holding on to the umbrella like that. I wanted the suitcase because, you know, I have made the suitcase myself. Yeah. It's the first Violet Evergarden figurine that I found. And I'm so in love with it. It's so pretty. It's really well, like, painted even. Like, very detailed. It's so good. So yeah, let's put that on the side. We can compare, like, the dress later with the figurine as well. Also, because, like, I still have my old dress. It's just in the suitcase of Violet. I've thought about making a YouTube video where I distinctively, like, compare the 2 versions with each other. But YouTube is a whole different thing that I have to approach a little better. So please be patient with that. It will come, I hope. I have a lot of ideas for YouTube. I just never took the time for myself to actually do it. It's like, it's one thing to have the idea, but the struggle is like actually attempting the idea of filming yourself with nobody else in the room and editing yourself when, like, you know, most people don't like their voices or how they look and stuff. You're always your biggest critique. And then uploading it to the internet. So this is a whole different thing, more even than making reels, because like reels usually take around anything between 7 and 30 seconds, I would say. And with that, you can do so much. You don't even have to show yourself. You don't even have to talk. But for YouTube videos, it doesn't make sense to have, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes of not seeing you, not having your voice or anything. So it's a different approach. My main problem is that I just don't find the time to edit. Yeah, that's also a thing. For any like convention vlogs or something that I have done, I always had, I don't know, around 3 days that I had to take for editing, which is a lot. So it's also not the same as for reels and stuff. Because for reels, it's like, maybe you have just a reel with a text. So you just cut out 10 seconds of a video, write the text, write the caption, you're done. Or if you do a tutorial, even then it's like maybe up to an hour of work for editing. And then that's still not even a little bit compared to what actually making YouTube videos is like, if you want to do it good. Yeah, but I really want to do it at some point in time. Same for me with vlogs, and I kind of lost the motivation to film. I took 5 pics at J-Day and 10 at DokiDoki. Yeah, I also usually like do my convention vlogs, and I wanted to make a DokiDoki vlog for this year as well, but I just couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to take the time and like lock myself out of the friend group to film, because like if we talk in German, and we talk about stuff not everybody understands. Like we have our certain insiders and stuff, and the dynamic that we have also is something that might be misunderstood outside because you don't know our dynamics yet. So I couldn't just film and let things happen. It has to be like not staged, but like I have to dedicate what I am doing and saying to the video that I'm currently filming. It is not the same as if like we were just walking around, and I enjoy just being there with my friends. Like we are all so far away from each other that it's hard. Like if I wouldn't be using the time that I have with them, I would kind of regret it. So I just couldn't film that con. I hope, however, that it is different for Konichi again, because like Konichi filming was always a little more fun. But yeah, we will see. Okay. Enough talking, let's get onto our box. I already have a wig stand. I have my mannequin over there, because we also have a wig. Okay, let me show you real quick. It's huge. It's like this, and it's vacuumed as well. So let's see what awaits us in there. Number 1 already is a wig that I can see, which is for Infinity Nikki. Let's open it up and put it on the wig stand, shall we? just throwing things around. Okay. So it is a little bit pre-styled. It already comes braided. I'm just wondering, didn't I? Ah, there it is. So she has this little band that goes around the braids. Like it should actually be braided into the hair. So it's weird that they just left it out, because braiding it in afterwards is harder than just having it in already. But I like the color. It has a silicone parting, which I also always highly appreciate. The band is kind of it's a little You can see it was just cut off a regular satin band, and they didn't even bother to like burn the ends so that it doesn't like get these little flimsy things. Can you see? There we go. So I will have to burn them myself, but it's okay. Let's see. Let's put it on. Okay, hang on. The wig cap feels a little small. A needle fell off, but it's fine. I caught it. So, first thing I can already see is that the wig cap definitely will be a little too small for me. Because this is the width of my actual head. This is like how it will look on my head, and this is a big no-no. Well, I do like the color of the hair. Let's give it that first. And I also don't see a lot of the synthetic shine that a lot of wigs have. It looks quite good, like looking at the fiber quality. But the thing is, the wig head is just, and I'm not sure how I would be fixing that, because there is not enough hair for me to just be like spreading this out. There would always be this huge ass gap. I see that this will be a struggle already. Why was my camera overlighting? Okay, I will have to try it on myself and see what I can do to fix this issue, because maybe if I just style it this way, I can make it work a little better. But I can see myself already buying new hair and maybe sew it in here, like on the inside of this, and then turning it around so that it starts hiding at least all of that. And then I will probably add more hair over here. You can't really see it, but this is where the silicone starts. This is where it's sewn on. And if I put more hair over here, I can make it go around here, and then we can hide the gap a little better. Okay, so this is already not the best start, but to be fair, this is not from the brands that the clothing is from. This is just like the first option I found for this week. And I wanted something that arrives like roughly at the same time the rest would arrive, so that I can send everything at the same time to me and not have to pay all the shipping twice. Okay, hang on. I have to figure out what is what. Okay, so this is accessory for Violet. So we have the red hairbands. Let me open it up. There is a beige band. I'm not sure which, what this is good for. It's just like this. Is it melted? Yeah. So they melted the ends so that it is not getting flimsy. Okay, this is the red band, which is kind of like synthetic velvet. I think it's almost the same as the one from Artistic Sprouts. There is some dirt or glue, I'm not sure. There is something on it. But actually, like, I'm not a huge fan of this because it's not double-sided velvet. It's like this cheap classic satin on the other end. So maybe I would use something else anyway. I'm not sure. It's just a small detail, so it would be fine with that anyway. Then we have, I think, what are the gloves? Okay. Oh, no, it's not gloves. It's tights. That's nice. They do feel like good quality. Like, it really feels thick and well structured. It's more like, it feels almost like leggings more than really tights. So this is a good thing. That really feels like decent quality. I might be wearing these like casually too, because I don't have any brown ones. That's nice. Next up, we have her brooch, which looks like this. So it's really reflective, as you can see. You can see my window and my camera here. It's also like very like going outwards. What I don't like, which I already saw online, it comes with these, what are these even called? These tiger clamps or something? It's like, I would be scared for it to fall off. With this, like, Artistic Sprouts made it like a pin. So you actually have a needle that goes in and out, and you have to twist it so it's really secured and nothing can like fall off. I see a little blemish there. Can you see it? This little white dot. Like, I think they have probably like put resin into this position, have it flown in there, and then just cut it off there without really sanding it afterwards. This is what it looks like, at least. So I might have to either ignore it or sand it. But for this, I actually have to give Artistic Sprouts the point. And this is also the band, by the way, which looks like, I don't know, some fake leather, but it's also like woven together. Can you even... Yeah, you can see it on the bright spots. So it has an interesting texture. This feels... Does it feel better than the other one? I do think so, but it also feels like this will eventually like flake off. So I'm worried, but for now it looks better. And then we have... hang on. It's kind of glued to the foil. This week is band made in Frankfurt. Oh, okay. I have to admit I don't know anything about Bandmate. So this is something that Artistic Sprouts completely took a different approach back then. This is the button of her jacket. So the whole logic about her jacket is, hang on, let me take the hand off. So like there's this button like over there, and it goes, okay, this figurine has a completely different as well, but for the KyoAni like style, she has a button here and her belt clocks into the button and goes around her chest like this to the back. So, and Artistic Sprouts just made a whole belt where this was on it, and you just took it from over here over like that, diagonally, and then like you just pulled it along until this was in a good position. But this now is a pin, so let's see how this will work. I guess I will have to pin it down on the jacket, or maybe down on another belt. Next we have, they did the OP for Rock is a Girl's Modesty, but I already know them since like 2014. I think I'm so out of the anime world. I'm sorry, I have no idea what that anime is either. Oh, okay, so this is Infinity Nikki. We will leave that up for later. Apparently, this vacuum bag has both dresses in them. So, I try to sort out which part belongs to which cosplay. Let me quickly open up the vacuum thing so that air can come in. There's a little like this thing here, like ventilation, I don't know, something that you can twist like a bottle, and then there's air coming through it, or like not anymore, which is quite practical if you are, I don't know, traveling or something and need some space. Ugh, okay. This is something pink, so this belongs to Nikki, I guess. Okay. Ugh, a lot of plastic bags. It's a little too much. So, where is the opening? There it is. This is from Violet's neck part, like the thing that she has over here. There we go. So, this is just like that. There are a lot of... There is the sizing thing, which I feel is like a weird placement to have it there. And you have a lot of rubber bands, both in the front and in the back. But basically it goes around here. It does have some issues, like over here there's a loose thread hanging down. But overall, I like the look. It's a little bit textured. I mean, it could be a curtain, to be fair, but it looks good. I like it. The other one from Artistic Sprout was like not see-through. Yeah, I think overall I like the look of this better, but not the production. I feel so like a little bit underwhelmed because everybody is like, oh, 1/3 delusion, or like this is the brand that DokiDoki is reselling as their SR costumes. And everybody's like, oh, the quality is so good. And everybody is bragging when they can afford to have it. And it's like, now I have this, and I have Cyrene and Frieren from 1/3 Delusion, which would be a DokiDoki SR. They're not that good, actually. And also, like, DokiDoki resells them much more expensive than 1/3 Delusion does. So, I don't know. I expected so much more because, like, people kept praising it to the heavens. Next, we have... Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how to feel about it. This is the jacket. And I can already feel the quality being so much worse. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, speaking about being underwhelmed. So this is the jacket. This is just some fake leather painted golden, but like, it's not a pretty gold. It's not reflective or anything, which already is a huge minus because Artistic Sprouts had a like very shiny finish over it. Like, to make it fit with the golden zipper, you know, you can't have it, this one like not reflective and this one reflective. And also this feels like it's very thin. It's so thin, it's like paper thin. And it feels like very cheap denim. It also looks like it. It's like a very cheap jeans that you buy from Shein. That's that. Oh, I'm absolutely not happy with the jacket. Okay, the belt is somehow sewn on, but I'm just confused about how things belong. Maybe I need the mannequin now. But maybe let's wait for the dress. I'm so unhappy now. Okay, it's sewn on all around the shoulder length. So it's also sewn on here, which means you cannot take this off if you want to wash it. And you will sweat, because this is all synthetic. I can feel that. So you will sweat like hell in that, even though it's thin like paper. The belt is also like very scrunched up. Doesn't look good at all. Like, it will lose the whole layer that is on top immediately. Like, it's already like scrunched up. It's like really not well done at all. Oh my, oh my, oh my, what did I do? Well, I hope it will be a good YouTube video at least. Because this is not a good investment for a costume. At least for the jacket, that's a huge flop. Like, the original jacket from Artistic Sprout is like 10 times more, like, quality-wise better. And also, like, this thing from the belt, even that feels cheap. I don't know why, because I think it is metallic, but they made it hollow, so this is just, like, pressed on something instead of, like, legitimately, like, you know, a belt is like this whole tube that goes around. But they just embossed it on something. So this is hollow. And this is why it doesn't feel heavy. And without the weight, you already feel like this is cheap. Okay, I'm trying to be positive. Maybe the dress will be nice. There's so much in there. So this is the dress though, but there's still a lot of stuff in there. Okay. Okay, we have the same issue that we have for the belt. It is the same, like, texture that they did. It's like very weirdly scrunched up already. And this will be an issue, like, after one washing, this will be off. This will flake so heavily. This is absolutely far from good. Okay, let me put the dress on the mannequin, hang on. I will take my in-ear headphones for that, because that way I will be more movable, which also, however, means that my microphone quality will go down. But I hope you can still hear me well. Hang on. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights from my microphone on. Okay, now I am hearing my phone audio, but I don't want that. Okay, now I don't hear my phone, but I don't hear you. Oh, now I do. It's kind of loud. Okay, now I'm changing the microphone as well. Okay. I should sound a bit worse. I'm hearing myself kind of worse as well. Okay, I can change it. But anyway, at least now I'm more movable, and it's not like I have to scream all over the mic. Okay, let me make space for the mannequin. There we go. And I will change the camera as well, just so that you can see all of this costume. I wanted to say all of the beauty, but I cannot talk about any beauty currently. Maybe like this? Let's see. Okay. Is there a zipper somewhere? There. Is there no zipper? Oh, there it is. I was already like, how am I supposed to get in there if there is no zipper? Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Closing the zipper. At least I'm trying to. There is so much going on. Oh my gosh. All of this needs to go down, please. Okay, thank you. DokiDoki. This is closed. I see a lot of loose threads again. I do think. The thing is, like, I don't want to say like, oh, this is bad work, because like probably all the workers that were working on these costumes are barely paid at all, so I don't want to blame them. It's more like I want to blame the company. So it's not too bad besides the loose threads. I just see a few things that I just don't like, especially like, can you even see that properly? Let me zoom in a little bit. But what I don't like is the darting along the chest, because the lines do not align at all, and I don't know, it gives off a little bit weird feelings. And also the dart is kind of like not well placed. You can see that there is a lot of air here because of the weight of the dress, but like the darting should have helped actually give this a little bit of a better shape, and it just didn't. Like, this could have been done so much better. There is so much air in there. So, okay. There is lacing probably in the back because I can see like these here. So this is probably supposed to be helping, but then again, I don't think that the darting would be even necessary in that way. Or like, you could have done that completely different. It just doesn't look correct. My voice was gone for a second. It doesn't look correct, especially if you have a look down here. This also looks like there's too much space. Like, my arm is around here. Hang on, where is it? It's here. But I still have like this much hanging down. Like, yeah, it's supposed to help me to get my arm up, but I feel like because it's so far down, again, it will not really help. I have to push the whole dress up. I'm not really a dressmaker or anything, so I have no idea how to make this correctly, but it just doesn't feel right like that. Let me zoom back out. Not in, out. Thank you. So, overall, let's just talk about the looks. I do like that there is like plaiting going on here. It gives it a little bit of something to look at. I'm not sure. Does she have that? There is something going on her dress, which you can assume is either plaiting or like something texture-wise going on. The thing is, over here, it's all sewn on, and then it's being let go up until here. So here's where the plaiting starts to get off. And I don't know, it just doesn't look clean. It's just, maybe if I steam it, it's better. But to me, it doesn't look very clean at all. Am I too harsh? Am I critiquing too much? The thing is, it's just so much different than artistic sprouts, and like from what I have seen on the internet, I would have assumed much more inspiration taken, and instead, like, of taking the inspiration and make a newer and better version, it looks like things have gone downhill. Also, like what Artistic Sprouts has is on the bottom, they have painted on like little gates, which the figurine doesn't have, but the original concept does have that. So I kind of miss that here. It's just a little detail that would have done so much more for this dress, especially since it seems like it's lacking some sewing skills. Also, for the sleeves, the little ruffles here are just on one side of the sleeve. The other sleeve side is completely blank. There is nothing, no ruffles. Which, of course, they wanted to save the fabric. To me, it's lazy. Because for Artistic Sprouts as well, it went all around. And especially the ruffles are something that only happened, like they didn't, like there weren't any visible ruffles in the anime. She always had her sleeves closed. This is just something that you can see in the concept art. But if you follow the concept art, advertisement, hang on, I'm gonna mute that. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so the thing about it is, if you follow the concept art for the ruffles, why then ignore other details that are in the concept art, like the little gates that are painted on? But again, for the details, this is just something that of course, isn't necessary, but like I would have wished that it was there. Yeah, it's okay. For the fabric itself, it doesn't feel as bad as the jacket, I think. Feels a little thicker, but that could be also because of like the layering of the darts. I'm not sure about that. I would have to actually wear it once to really be able to tell if this is good or not. Yeah, I think I will leave it at that for the not the jacket, the dress. Now I know what this is for, because this is for the lacing in the back. But we have something else missing, which is the back thingy thing. I know it's loud, I'm sorry. Ah, okay. Here are the gloves. They're just like synthetic something, like synthetic wild leather imitation or something. They're okay, I guess. The thing again about Artistic Sprout was that they made sure that you can use your phone while having the gloves on. So I'm not sure if you will be able to do that with these. There is some silicone thing, I think. No, the one for making sure that there is no moisture in the back. I was just confused because I'm not used to see it like that. Okay. Trying to figure out what is what. So, should be going on like this. Let me check the back. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, okay. So there are these 3 buttons, yeah? And for Artistic Sprouts, it was just snap-on, so you can press it on. For this, it is just a rubber band with some holes in them, like pre-made holes. And you can just go F yourself and try to put the buttons into these pre-made holes. And the thing with the rubber band, of course, is that this means that the buttons and the holes are not aligned, which sucks. So you will never have it fully centered. You will have to struggle to get this shit in. Okay, let's try it at least, but I can already tell you that this is a horrible decision. Oh my god. Why would anybody come to the conclusion that this is the way to go? Okay, first one is kind of in, but I'm not sure if this, like, I'm working with gravity here. But yeah, now it's a problem that I cannot align the rest of the buttons because, like, this is not the same range. I don't know how to put it in. This is a horrible decision. Oh my god. I am seriously trying my best. Let me zoom in for you so you can see my struggle. Hang on. In this direction. I'm getting warm. Warm and a little bit mad. Okay, so I have the button and I'm trying to get it into the hole, which is also way too small for the button.
But since it's rubber, it's supposed to extend a little bit anyway. Imagine you're in your cosplay and you have nobody to help you. So you will have to just do all of that on your own back, like just before the con, as if you probably not have any issues with being overstimulated anyway already. This is actually so funny because I watched a video for exactly this costume and how to put it together, and this part wasn't shown. They just showed the three buttons, did this, and then it was there, you know? Those little assholes. So yeah, this, I think, might be the last time that I have ordered anything from this company. I mean, like, yes, Irene has a decent quality, but now that I see all of that, I'm not too sure if there isn't actually a better Cyrene cosplay out there. Because this is a nightmare. I hope you can see something because my hair is in the way. Okay, it's in. Whew. Okay, now you can see the issue that I was trying to explain. Because the rubber band and the placing of the buttons isn't aligned. Now this button is pushed off center because there was no hole in the center, and these are more like closer together than these two. And also this is scrunching the dress in all the wrong ways. But what I have to say, I have to give it to this dress. It has a very nice fluff, which Artistic Sprout was so lacking of. So this little thing that they had was a really bad quality, like they just couldn't get it puffy. And this was also one of the main buying arguments I had for this dress, because I saw how fluffy this was. Because the last time I wore the Autistic Sprouts version, I put wire in all of this so that it was standing like off of the dress. So this is a lot better. It really is. Just the assembly is horrible. Like, seriously, what the hell? And now I have to take it off, actually, because this is everything that we have from the dress. I will just take it off like that. Have a last look on it from all sides. Yeah, so that is the dress. Again, I will make a YouTube video with a proper comparison. Again, my other dress is already a little bit broken because I bought it pre-COVID, like 2018, I think. So it's been quite a while, and I have been wearing it until, let me think, 2024, I guess. So it's okay for a dress to rip after so many years of basically being worn every single year to a con. Okay, I'm just drinking a little bit of water, and then we can continue with the Nikki dress, which I hope has a better quality, since I have never been unsatisfied with the brand so far. We don't want to jinx it though. Mhm. Okay, I think it's this bag here. Yeah, it is. So, let's see. They made it a all-in-one dress, which makes things a little easier. This definitely needs a petticoat. Maybe I should bring one very quick. Hang on. The good thing is my microphone is coming with me, so I can keep talking to you while I am gone. Let's grab it because I just put it in the washing machine yesterday, so it smells very nice again. Still a little moist on the inside, I feel, but for now, it doesn't matter. There we go. Oh, I forgot to unmute the music. There we go. I enjoyed the music all by myself. Oopsie. Okay. So, okay. Let's get this inside. And we're almost good to go. Oh no, something is stuck. Okay. So, petticoat is ready. Now, let's put the dress on. Let me quickly check the overall quality. I just see one loose thread now, but it's really, really tiny. So that's not the biggest issue in comparison. Okay, there is a little more. Okay, I see. I was just able to pull it out. Okay, so there are some loose threads, but it's not as bad as for Violet. I can forgive a little bit of loose threads. Again, all of the workers there aren't paid anything at all. So when it comes to that, we shouldn't be all too harsh. Okay. Let's close the zipper. Oh my gosh. I hate zippers that have like the issue that they cannot go on when there is like a change of fabric, like any seam lines going there, and then you have a hard time closing them. This is what I always struggle with at any costume. Okay, it's closed. It needs a lot of steaming, so forgive all the wrinkles, please. Like we're out of like we're out of China, you can nearly be sure that they're paid quite nothing or forced to work. Yeah, exactly. So I do not want to be like, oh, they have sewn stuff like badly with the loose threads and stuff, because they have to hurry to get literally 1 cent a day. Okay, let me talk about the quality. You can see these little bands that she has, and already this is so much nicer because this is not like just cheap satin or something. This is just normal regular fabric, nothing too special. The skirt is a little bit like rougher textured, like kind of like rough denim, so to say. I really like the texture. It's giving like something. Then all of this is printed on. I would have preferred if it was stitched, but I can understand that it is printed. However, the snowflakes are stitched, with some printed on like extra whiteness. Hang on, let me zoom in. There we go. So there is some more white in the center because like it's printed on there. And then the rest of the snowflake is stitched, however. Which is an interesting interesting choice because like it gives the snowflake a little bit of a shine. So I like the combination, and I am a little bit sad that they didn't do the same for this part. Would have been so much nicer, especially since for Bloom Poetry everything is stitched. So I would have like wished for this to not be printed, because printing is always the cheapest and easiest solution, and it also just looks a bit cheaper. But I like the fabric itself. It does feel a little thin. I think they could have done some how is it called in English? Some stuffing, not stuffing, like a footer on the inside, because this is just the back side. This is just the back side of the fabric. You can also see the stitching here and everything. So this could have had a back side, a proper one. These, there's a thread connecting these. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that long because that will rip eventually. I would have either like put it directly together so that you also can use this as footer, or like leave it separate entirely, but like this, what is this for? You know. What I would also have wished for this dress are pockets, because some Nikki Tomorrow dresses do have pockets. This one doesn't. At least not that I have seen pockets yet. But I mean, it's okay. Not everything has to have pockets. It would just have been really nice. The sleeves, I really like that they're transparent, but oh no! The camera! Where's the camera? Oh, I see. The camera was gone behind the curtain. Hang on. Do you stand again? Okay. I'll just tilt you back to the side. The camera fainted, I'm sorry. Stay there. It's always tilting a little bit to that side. I don't know why. Okay. So what I was about to say. The sleeves, I do like that they're a bit transparent, but you still have these snowflakes. They feel like they are ironed on, so I'm a little bit scared that this would come off eventually after too many washes. I would be very careful with that. Also, this is like, I don't know, chiffon or something. I'm not too experienced in fabric names, but there is a shine to it that makes me feel like this is a little bit on the cheaper end. I mean, of course, the shine could be intentional for like having like this reflective snowflake effect, but since it's Chinese, I think it's more of a pricing issue. And then we also have little pearls over here, which I would also be scared of falling off because they are only sewn on two positions, which is around here where my nails are. I would probably sew them on more places, maybe behind like every pearl, just to be sure that it's not falling off. But overall, it's not feeling like they would come off that easily. I just think about conventions and people like not taking good care of their surroundings, you know. So yeah, I would be careful with that. One other thing they have used, I have to zoom in. Maybe it's what's the in between? Not Tüll, Chiffon und Organza. Maybe it's Organza. Okay, so the thing is, over here on top of the brown, they have used white threads, and they made some mistakes. Like I can see that they went over this position like quite a few times, and this makes it look a little cheap. I can also see more loose threads, so maybe they started and ended here, which is not a good position. So I'm not sure if I should paint over the thread or if I just go over it with a brown thread or something, but this gives off like cheap vibes. Then they have some more snowflakes over here. They are like shiny threads, which I really like. This looks pretty. And overall, over here, like this part is sewn on quite well. So this section doesn't give off too much cheap. This one does, however. Also with how these ruffles sit. I don't know, I'm not quite happy with that. Of course, if I steam it and iron it, it will sit a little differently, but I think there could have also been a better solution for that. Is there anything special about the bag? There's nothing really. Just blank. But also, like, this also feels very synthetic, this fabric. So this is another quite sweaty costume. But again, also, I just skip to German every now and then. That was the correct direction. So the best part about this are the snowflakes. Like these snowflakes and the snowflakes on the pink fabric. These, at least, they did very well. It's not like it's a super bad quality like the Violet Evergarden one. I am happy overall, but if I am that harsh to the Violet Evergarden one, I also have to be harsh about that one. Yeah. But I will be happy. I'm excited to cosplay this. For the Violet Evergarden cosplay. My motivation has gone down. So I will see what I will do about that, I guess. But for now, I will put that to the side. And I will grab my chair. Now we have to clean up all the plastic bags. I have so many laying on the ground right now. Ugh. I can throw them all away. Some use I'm not good anymore. Ah, and the Nikki tomorrow thing came with a little bag, like clothing bag, and a little letter that you always get from Nikki tomorrow. I'm not sure what it is for because it's in Chinese, so I cannot read it. But yeah, that's about it. Let's clean up together. Let's put trash over there. For the Violet Evergarden, I'll put her in one bag, and then Nikki tomorrow can stay in the... Oh, hang on. Okay, I think, yeah, that's from 1/3 Delusion. I have an extra bag. That's actually really cute, like the design. I lost my ear. There we go. Okay. So, let me put that in. And then she sadly will stay on the side for my YouTube video, and then I will see if I actually want to use that cosplay. or not, because I'm actually quite sad. Oh, I forgot something about Nikki tomorrow. Hang on, let me quickly clear that up, because we forgot her necklace. So Infinity Nikki's standard outfit also has a little necklace. Usually Nikki tomorrow does not offer the jewelry that she has or anything, but this time they did, and I was quite happy and ordered this as well. I just need to untangle it. Hang on. This is a bit confusing. Okay. Is that it? I think so. Oh, oops. Okay, that's the ribbon. I'm not sure where things have to go. Okay, let's check on the mannequin again. Okay, I will bring the mannequin back in a second so you can have a closer look. Just trying to close it, which is really harder if you have long nails. I wanted to actually have some shorter nails, but the nail madam that I have was so overstimulated that night. She had to do like phone calls while she was working on my nails, and she kind of just forgot that I wanted them shorter, and I didn't want her to stress out even more, so I just left that at what it is. Okay, something like this is, I think, what the necklace is supposed to look like. Let me zoom in a little bit. Maybe a little higher, please, dear camera. Okay, so this is actually a just casual satin ribbon. There's some glitter woven into it, I think. There's something reflective, but maybe it's just the glitter from my room that it collected, so maybe that's that. The thing is, I am not a huge fan of this, because like the other side, again, you can see it was just embossed on something, and it can tilt around however it wants to. So more often than not, it will lay like this because of gravity, because the side is heavier, so naturally it will want to lay like this. So you will probably have to use like eyelash glue or something to put it on your skin and make sure it's not rotating around. But yeah, besides that, it's quite cute. I would be a little bit scared from these to be too fragile and falling off, so I would be very careful with that. Do not have anybody play with this and not pull on it. The cute thing also is on the back side, where you close the necklace, there is another little charm. So this is a cute detail, which I really like. But yeah, that's it. That's the whole Nikki tomorrow outfit.